Day 469 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. All right, y'all, we're back again another day, another LeetCode problem where we're doing daily LeetCode problems. And today we have question number 342, power of 4. The difficulty level is easy, so you already know we're going to keep the solution as simple and easy to understand as well. But before we get started, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you need any new Apple AirPods, go ahead and check out that link in the description so you can get you some. Now let's see what the question says. Given the integer n, return true if it is a power of 4. Otherwise, return false. An integer n is a power of 4 if there exists an integer such that if there's an integer x such that n equals 4 to the x power. All right, y'all, so that may seem a little bit confusing, but it's pretty self-explanatory. But let's go ahead and take a look at these examples anyway, just to make sure that we're doing this problem correctly. So in example 1, we have our input n equals 16. Our output is true because we could do 4 to the second power. In this case, x would equal 2, and that'll give us 16. In example 2, our input n equals 5. The output is false because there is no number that we can do 4 to x that will get us 5. And similarly, or actually, excuse me, in example 3, we have our input n equals 1. That output is true. That output is true because 4 to the 0 power is going to equal 1. Anything to the 0 power is going to equal 1. It will always be 1, so that's why the output is true. So now that we understand the question, y'all, let's get into the fun part, the actual solution. Solution is not that difficult and it's really quick, so let's get to it. First thing we are going to do is we're going to create a mutable copy of n which is the input number, so we can modify it. So we're just going to declare a variable called n and set that equal to n, and that's going to make n mutable for us. Now, if the number is less than 1, it cannot be a power of 4, so we can handle that by saying if n is less than 1, we could open up the brackets and we could just return false right away. Boom. Then we could come right here, we'll say else. We're going to keep dividing the number by 4 while it's divisible by 4. So for that, we'll say while n divided by 4, or excuse me, n mod 4 equals 0. So what this right here is, it's going to give us a remainder of n divided by 4. So if n divided by 4 has a remainder of 0 or has no remainders, that means the number is divisible by 4. And then we'll just keep dividing n by 4 like this. Boom. N divided equal by 4. Boom. So while n is divisible by 4, we're going to keep dividing by 4. Then after the loop, if the number is 1, then the original number was a power of 4. So we could just come right here and we could say return n equals 1. So this is going to return true or false. If n does equal 1 after we do this while loop, then once again, that means it's a power of 4, and it will return true. This will return true. If it doesn't, then it's not a power of 4, and this will return false. So that's all the code, y'all. Let's go ahead and give it a run before we submit it. Let's see, it's accepted. So let's go ahead and submit it. Make sure it's still accepted after we submit it. And look at that, y'all. 0 milliseconds beats 100% of users. That's what I'm talking about. Those are the numbers I like to see. So with that being said, y'all, I hope y'all learned something today, and I hope to see y'all here tomorrow for another day, another LeetCode problem.